It took little more than some shouting and pushing for the pro-Russia crowd to get into the Ukrainian naval headquarters in Sevastopol. Shortly afterwards, the commander of Russia's Black Sea Fleet arrived to assert his authority. The Ukrainian commander was in custody, his office occupied, and the Ukrainian national emblem removed from the wall. Earlier, a Ukrainian soldier was killed defending his base. Russia was consolidating its control over Crimea, and there was nothing Ukraine's small army could do about it. The government says it has only 6,000 combat-ready troops. And the reservists and volunteers it has called up are no match for Russian soldiers and their well-armed militia allies. Ben Barry is a retired British brigadier now at the International Institute for Strategic Studies.
Quite clearly, they've escalated a little. And with that escalation comes the risk of increasing violence. Ukraine does remain a tinderbox, so the risk of some spark setting the tinderbox alight has, in my view, escalated.
And there's a strategic aspect to the conflict. NATO's extensive force in Western Europe has remained far away from the hot spots in eastern Ukraine. NATO has a partnership with Ukraine, but no obligation to defend it. And Ben Barry says members may now be even more reluctant to take on that responsibility.
I'd imagine that there are a number of governments who don't want to risk creating a situation where NATO membership by being extended to a country increases the risk of a military confrontation with Russia.
Russia's move to annex Crimea is popular on that small peninsula, but that doesn't mean Russia has a free hand in Ukraine. Barry says further Russian moves could change NATO's calculation, and Russia has already probably pushed the rest of Ukraine closer to the west.
Seizing the Crimea has created a political mood in Kiev and western Ukraine that has allowed Russia to become more of an enemy to Ukraine.
Russia has conducted a series of military drills near the Ukrainian border. For now, Ukraine and its supporters can only hope those troops do not turn west, where they could claim more territory if their leaders decide to raise the strategic stakes even higher. Pessin, VOA News, London.